Update, Flashback, How Michelle Met Lucy. Interior Hall of Residence, Oxford University, UK. Super 3 months earlier, Michelle enters her room on first day of the academic year at the college. Michelle. Hello, I think we're sharing this room together this year. Come and give me a hug. Lucy. Really, that's great to meet you. What's your name? I'm Michelle, doing second year medicine here at the college. And you? Oh, I just arrived in the UK from abroad. I won an international scholarship to study here. Wow, Lucy, that's great. So, where are you from? I was at school on a British island in the Caribbean. Have you heard of it? Or was that the island with a volcano years ago? Yes, everyone remembers that. But frankly, I'm a bit frightened of being such a long way from home. Don't worry, I'll show you how to get around here. Now, which bed do you want to choose? The one by the window or this one by the door? Maybe the one by the door. I know it gets cold here in the winter. Okay, that's agreed. Now, let me show you around. I heard the college is very old, but really friendly for overseas students. Yes, it is. Now, leave your suitcase on the bed, and I'll take you on a quick tour outside. Cut to Interior Hall of Residence. Michelle and Lucy quickly bond together. Then in the late autumn, a comet impact occurs, and they are back in their room. Michelle, I'm so sorry, Lucy. The news about this comet impact is most worrying, and so many parts of England have been flooded. Lucy, don't worry. Our island has a lot of high ground, even mountains. I'm sure everyone will be safe. Interior Hall of Residence. 2 days later, the lights go out and everything electronic no longer works. No phones, no electricity or cars, and it remained dark outside for days. Michelle, I know everyone on the college campus is doing the best. We have candles and barbecue cooking outside, but what do you want to do? Lucy, well, I most certainly can't get a plane back home, so I want to stay with you until we find a solution. Okay, agreed, but we need to get to higher ground. My father had been stationed at an airbase near High Wycombe in the Chiltern Hills. Is that very far? How do we get there? No, it's not far, maybe 25 miles to the airbase. We can cycle on our bikes. I'm not going anywhere in this cold darkness. How long will it continue? Really, I don't know, but we have to plan for more sunlight and steal some food. Come on, let's go to the library and see if we can find a map. Interior Library, University College. Lucy and Michelle visit the old college library. Look, Michelle, I'm not going back to our room. It's much warmer in here. Agreed. We can hide in here tonight, and I'll go outside and find us some food in the morning. Interior Library. Lucy and Michelle are sitting on the floor in the library, surrounded by books with a candle, looking for a map. Lucy. Did I tell you why I really came to Oxford to study? Michelle. No, you mean this was planned some time ago? 10 years ago, we had some strange things occur on the island. It was never reported on the media and covered up by our governments. Really? So what happened? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I met a man called James. He told me to study hard and come to England by the summer of 2030. So why did you believe him? Are you looking for an airbase number 22? Yes, I believe that's the military name of this airbase. That's exactly what he told me 10 years ago. Do you believe in coincidences? You mean he was from the future or the past? Really? I don't know. But what he said has mostly come true. My sharing at the residence with you cannot just be a coincidence. All right, enough of this. We have to find a map of how to get there. But there's nothing here but old research books, and none of the computers work. How do we find a map? Easy. We look under geography, local, and I'm going to find a book with an image of the old roads to High Wycombe if it kills me. Sorry, I'm a bit depressed. Can I help you? Yes, of course. Light another candle and follow me. Interior Library. Michelle finds a book with the roads from Oxford and on to High Wycombe dated from the 1950s. Right, now that's done. I'm going back to our room and will bring mattresses and blankets for us to sleep here. No, I'm coming with you. The boys outside have become difficult. You need me to help you carry and keep a watch. All right, let's go. This may be more difficult than I thought. Interior Library. A week later, they have survived the chaos in the college outside and sunlight is returning. Michelle, I think there's enough light to try and leave tomorrow. You do have a bicycle, don't you? Lucy, no, I just arrived. Can't we steal one? Yes, but most will still be padlocked. All right, I'll look around the cycle shed to see what I can find. No, no, I'm coming with you. I'm not going to lose you after all we've been through. Cut to exterior hall of residence. Next morning, when the light has appeared, they walk down to the bicycle shed. Group of students. Oh, what do we have here? Michelle and her friend are leaving us without saying goodbye. Other student. No, don't touch them or we'll have more trouble on our hands. Other student. Come on, don't screw around. It's time we got these girls to bed. Exterior hall of residence. Michelle and Lucy breathe a sigh of relief, wheel the bikes out of the shed, and cycle as fast as they can out of the college. Michelle. Follow me. I know the way out of the center of Oxford. We need to find the road going east. Lucy. Yes, it's not bad at all, but where are all the people? The roads are all deserted. Hang on, I need to stop a moment to check the map. Can you bring the torch to me? We need to keep moving east. Do you see any road signs around here? Yes, there was a sign to Thames back there. Is that on the right road? Yes, brilliant. I'm sure we're on the right way to High Wycombe. And then we start the climb up the Chiltern Hills to High Wycombe. Good, and the light is returning fast. Exterior Chiltern Airbase, England. They arrive outside the main gates only to find no one there. Michelle, hang on, I'm going to look closer. There must be a guard or someone here. Local woman. There's no one there, my dear. The gates have been closed for days. Lucy. Oh dear, this doesn't look good. Have you come far on those bikes of yours? Yes, we've cycled from Oxford. Come to find my dad, he works here. Yes, all of us are looking for family, aren't we, now the phones no longer work? Michelle, this is madness. What do we do? Come over and join me for a cup of tea. Yes, we are both tired, but I need to find a way into the base here. Do you have any food you can share, my dear, that you could share with me? Give me the food we brought, Michelle, and go and look for your father. No, I can't leave you outside like this. You have no other choice. I'll go and help this poor woman, but somehow you need to get inside. All right, take my backpack, and if I'm not successful, I'll come back and join you, I promise. Exterior Chiltern Airbase, England. The two women hug each other, and Michelle cycles away. After riding around the village, she finds a man standing next to an old motorbike. Postman. Hello, and who the hell might you be? Michelle. My name is Michelle Warwick, and I'm looking for my father. Warwick, you mean you are Robert's daughter? Well, I never did. Yes, and I've cycled all the way from Oxford to find him. You cycled on that old bike? Yes, all the way from Oxford. Can you help me get into the base, as the main gates are closed? Of course they are. That's for security. See, I'm the postman for the base and know they're looking for good staff, so I might be able to help you. Thank goodness I found someone who knew my father. Yes, I knew your father, but that was years ago. So what do you want with a Royal Air Force base? I'm looking for a job, any sort of job that's in a secure place, not like out here. I see. Well, if you told me you were a medical student, I might be able to help you. Yes, only second year, but willing to help. All right, follow me as you are Robert's girl. Let's see if we can get you inside to work as a nurse. Is that okay? Yes, yes, whatever. Exterior Chiltern Airbase. She follows him to another 10-foot-high gate, and both are waved inside to face a military guard. Postman. We have Ms. Warwick here, reporting for duty as the nurse needed at the medical center. The guard looks at his clipboard and lets them pass. She follows the motorbike down to the medical center where she starts to work. Interior Medical Center Airbase. After a brief introduction, the doctors and sister guide Michelle in her new routine until she meets Ben. Michelle. Tell me, Ben, where were you living before the impact? Ben. I told you I was living in my mother's house in Windsor. Oh, yes, she's now over in the States. Have you heard from her? No, not since the impact. I came here to train as a pilot on her plane she sent over from the U.S. Yes, but why are there over 100 airmen working here but almost no flights? Well, there are flights, but only small ones. A cargo plane flies in once a week with food and supplies, but none of the military jets are active because of the coronal mass ejection. Then why is your plane the only military craft that still flies? Well, Ben, What kind of plane are you training on? Something very advanced, and you may be needed tonight. I'm making the first flight this evening, if you must know. Interior Medical Center Airbase. Ben leaves to meet James, but before Michelle finishes her work, she's called by the sister. Sister. Miss Warwick, you must come in now in your uniform and a coat and follow me. Michelle. Of course. Has there been an accident? We are needed in one of the hangars. That's all you need to know. Interior Airbase Hangar. They enter with two medical orderlies and a stretcher to find technicians erecting a plastic tunnel, and they wait. Sister. Please, Nurse Warwick, return to the hospital and bring this medication from the dispensary. Exterior Airbase Hangar. Michelle stands outside the hangar watching a small craft silently hover, rise in the sky, and disappear. Armed Marine. Excuse me, miss, you shouldn't be out here. It's a restricted area. Michelle. Sorry, I was sent to bring some things from the medical center and just saw this plane fly away. That's all right, but I'll have to escort you. Do you know what's happening tonight? Yes, that plane you saw has gone to recover someone. Probably be your next patient. Right, so we can go to the hospital and you can escort me back. Exterior Airbase Hangar. That was the first time that Michelle saw James. This flashback was to show that the characters are ordinary young people who face difficult consequences in their changing world.